welcome back. Here we go. Welcome back, guys. We are back in with our final series of the day. We had to remake initially right there. I guess the problem with the other server that they were on. But we're on a new one, and we are starting our final series, which is the Mystery Gang versus Team DsBn. And they swap sides on me, these assholes. I'm going to have to change the graphics now. Anyways, these two teams going at it here again. So we were very curious to kind of see the roster ultimately of both these teams, and so we get an idea now of what we're dealing with. Noticeable names on both sides here. For these two teams, but at the same time, a couple of new names, and so looking forward to seeing what they bring to the table here.
Definitely.
And, this should just be a, well, we don't know what to expect kind of series.
Pretty much like Team DsBn, Panif, Griffix, and Pinky Curdy, definitely people that we've seen on that team before. Shizors and Leiden Karab is new players. I think they've played with them beforehand, but new in terms of like tournament players. And on the Mystery Gang side, I definitely know the Forgotten One, Cookies, and Callum from TMMing.
Okay.
But I haven't seen a lot from them in tournaments, if I have to be honest.
Absolutely.
And then Eat My Crit and Nikolol is X Factors, for all I know.
Yeah.
They could be doing anything.
I will say I like the name Eat My Crits. Clever name.
Eat My Crit.
Anyways, but yeah, with matchups like this, with teams like this in general, it's kind of just like, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, they could pick a funky hero out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, well, that one player happens to play that hero all the time in TMM. So we've obviously had that case before. So kind of wondering if that's going to be the case here, or if both these teams are going to be pretty standard. Real quickly, as far as what they've done so far, just updating the groups right here throughout the earlier matches today even. Neither one of these teams have played yet. So this is actually the first match for both of these teams.
Yeah.
Sure enough, here in the Onslaught number 2. So there you go. That is the case as well. So it's new for us. New for us all. Wow, that was a very quick Moraxis pick right there. Anyways, the overall draft here has been Andromeda, Fade, Puppet Master. And you got Magnus, Bubbles, and Moira on the other side. And then there's Moraxis and a Tremble.
Wow. Well, Moraxis was snap picked in response to the Moira pick, I believe. He's proven to be really strong against her stun. Like, it's almost a sure Arcane shield proc when she goes in on him. As long as he just, gets to click his what's it called? Arcane shield? I think I said right.
Yeah.
Arcane shield, yeah. And he will get haste and double damage for a couple of seconds. Which can turn around the gank in certain circumstances. Now, Trimble, we saw Sync not having a whole lot of success with that hero. But this game, it might not get matched up against a tri-lane. And that's kind of where Trimble wants to be, usually.
Tremble wants to be matched up against a tri-lane?
No.
Okay.
He's not going to be matched up against a tri-lane.
Oh, okay.
All right, might not have. All right. Well, he wants to be in the short lane against the Suicide that's getting boxed out.
In a 1v1
and that
usually.
way, yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Or one.
Well, not
one,
just he wants free farm. He's
Gotcha.
Let's see how this game goes. They're right clicking Dr. Repulsor. A really strong pick against all of these heroes, but Moira is kind of strong against him as well. That what's it called? Mana Sunder is going to be on him for a long time, while he's going to be needing his spells in a team fight.
That's true. Yeah, I remember
Soul Stealer. That's a long time ago. I've seen that hero.
Yeah, he makes an appearance every now and then, but it's definitely not a popular one.
No, I mean he's I can't remember last time I've seen him. Mm-hmm. But like the burst that hero provides with his ulti is just, I don't know. It's such a good feeling when you see like people getting blown up by that. I think he's the only one that can deal so much burst with one spell. I can't think of anyone else. at least.
The potential of it, I mean, well, in like an AoE sense, yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
So say they got like Pyromancer and Witchslayer, obviously, or
No, but
they're a single
Pyromancer's
target,
ulti
but-
can't kill people the same way that Soldier's ulti can with a full 40 souls. I'm pretty sure.
It's a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm not sure on the exact math on that, to be honest, but 30
I'm
magic
gonna-
damage
I'm
per
gonna
soul,
math
so
that.
if you real quickly
Give me a
do
second.
it, then what is 30
Like-
times 40?
like-
Hold on. Here, you get that
Are
calculator.
you doing it? Are you doing it?
30 times 40 is 1,200 plus the 300 base, so perfect execution. We're looking at 1,500, and that would be like if they're right on top of you with max souls.
Wait, isn't it 1600? Didn't you say third?
I said 50, it was 30 plus 40 because it's 40 souls max, and then plus the 300 for the base.
Okay.
So.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take your word for it. Okay, but still, that's a lot more than a Pyromancer ulti right there, and a Witcher ulti for that matter.
Yeah, it is, I guess. Yeah.
They cap at 1k, even with the Staff of the
Staffs,
Master
yeah.
effect. Anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah, a little fun fact. Hey viewers, fun fact: Soldier's ulti deals a ton of damage. There you go.
Tremble,
top
by
lane,
the way.
Tremble is actually facing a trial lane. Unfortunate for that guy.
Well, no,
Oh,
he's
not-
going bottom, so that's the thing. They're making
Wait,
the
hold-
adjustment here
Oh,
right
okay.
off the bat.
So who's? Oh, Bubbles was top. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought that was Tremble. He was standing right next to his mound, hidden in the trees. Anyway, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Bubbles is still gonna die though, because it's a puppet master with a puppet show, and a fate. And it's gonna be rough for the Bubbles. But they might not get that many kills with Andro and Fate that they want. So, yeah. Solstier, on the other hand, is gonna have a crappy time here. If Cthulhu comes in and ganks and lands the stun, Solstier dies. And Moira should be able to set up a pretty easy Shards of Harkon with when she gets level 3 or level 2, depending on what skill build she goes for.
Yeah.
Mid lane is going to be Meraxus versus Magnus. Now, I would probably... Magnus has that beautiful Volcanic Touch spell that makes him pretty darn good in a melee matchup. But, as you can see, Meraxus is not even letting him hit the creeps at this point. He's just axing him down and auto-attacking him. And, I think Shizura's got that.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, because, yeah, exactly. What is Magnus going to do in that case? Not much he can, especially at this level. So it makes sense. Shizor here up against Nicolol. Nicolol? Is that it? Yeah, it's Nicolol. There you go.
Hello? Yeah.
Playing the Magnus right there. But so now that we have the lanes coming out, you do see some adjustments being made. You have the Legion side over here, team disband. Or, no, Mystery Gang. Wait, what? Oh, god damn, I didn't finish. Yeah, they were on the other sides in the other game, and then they just happened to switch sides for this one. But I guess middle lane, Meraxis, he's in trouble.
Oh,
Barely going to survive, though, and now Magnus being turned on. One more axe maybe not even necessary as Andromeda and Fade come in there for the kill. So, wow, Meraxis was very close to getting
was a fade.
bloodlusted.
Gone perfect.
Yeah.
I assume. Top lane is going to be Puppet Master versus a solo Bubbles, which makes Puppet Master happy. He can just put the Puppet Show on Bubbles and put in some harass. And also, Puppet Master is getting quite far ahead in no, am I? No, yeah, I mistook that. He is ahead in Creep Farm, but not as far as I thought he was.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Cthulhu is just chilling in enemy jungle with Moira, and the Trillian has now rotated buff lane. That's a Soulseer Trillian. That deals a lot of damage. Level 3 Soulseer deals a lot of damage with the Demon Hands, coupled with a stun from Fade and a stun from Andro.
Yeah, something you got to
I'd say-
respect. Cthulhu middle
mid
lane,
lane.
by the way, they jump Meraxis, so that should be an easy kill. So the roaming supports here on either side, definitely being very involved here early on in this game.
Oh,
And
Fade.
each of them
King Curdy
assist.
ate that tree and showed himself too early.
Yeah.
Too bad. But yeah, Griffix at 150 DPM. Definitely not where he wants to be, but he's slowly but steadily building up his souls. And I'm pretty sure he should be able to solo the Tremble without any problem. Actually, Tremble porched up.
Puppet Master in a lot of trouble right here. Moore kind of blocking him out. You see
He's fine.
Puppet's going to try to juke around a little bit. The Mana Center causing issues. He's going to barely live. He will die in the end, but Moira also falls as a result, so the 1-for-1 is real. Moira did get the kill first, though.
Good trade, yeah. I was pretty sure Pubmaster had that with a good timing on his health putt, but barely. Anyway, Pubmaster's probably going to be... No, wait, it's a suicide Pubmaster. What are they thinking?
Yeah, he's basically been suiciding. I mean, obviously the supports have kind of been roaming around a little bit, so hasn't been like a 3 versus 1 by any means. He's been a 1v1 for a lot of it.
Such a great line.
Now the support's been up here. Obviously, you already got the kill, so you kind of wonder what the Legion team is going to be thinking about doing. But I mean, that kind of goes back to the lineup as a whole, though. To be honest, it didn't really kind of hit me until we were just talking about that right there. How
no suicide.
Yeah, exactly. They had both Soul Stealer and Puppet Master, so they don't really have a true suicide hero. So they kind of set themselves up to have a tough time in the laning phase here.
Yeah. And like neither of the carries can deal with the ganks that Cthulhu and Moira is going to be able to apply. So a little bit questionable draft there, but I'm not going to judge it until I see how well it goes outside of laning phase, because that could be, I mean, coupled with a Miraculous Stun setting up for a Soul Stealer ulti and then Puppet Master CC, it could be good. But if they get demolished in laning phase, it's not going to fly.
Yeah. Yeah, 4.5 minutes in right now. You have Soul Stealer. There might have been a little bit of trouble. I saw more even roaming down here, but no, going to be fine. He's level 5 right now, so level 3 Demon Hands coming out. Going to start working his way into the jungle a little bit. So this Legion team, yeah, they don't have a jungler, so he's able to take advantage of some camps here. Going to stack some in the meantime. At least.
I don't understand what Moira and Cthulhu are doing. Like, you have so many. Like, you have a Puppet Master in one end of the map and a Soul Stealer in the other end. And those two heroes needs to be ganked. You cannot let them have 300 plus GPM. That's not how this is going. That you're not going to win. Like, there's a reason that these guys doesn't have any escapes. That's because they trade off on either damage or CC. Regarding like Soul Stealer obviously has a lot of damage, Puppet Master has a lot of CC, but if you don't gank them, there we go.
There's a jump on a fade right here. Cthulhu on the stun through. Tremble comes in with the Dark Swarm. He gets some good damage himself, but they get the kill on the fade first. And now Andromeda falling. Puppet Master locked down onto Tremble. Not enough pressure though. And Andromeda going to be chased down the Dark Swarm on him, and it will be 2-for-0 exchange here for the Mystery Gang.
Yeah, that was nice.
Top lane.
It's a counter gank coming in even before it happened.
Yeah.
Magnus mid lane, he's level 6. He's sitting at 300 DPM. And, he's actually ahead of Miraculous at this point.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Miraculous sitting at
30 and 3.
Okay.
It's very close.
Wow.
Very close.
He got that one.
Yeah.
No, actually, Magnus is behind. Sorry, but Magnus had higher DPM just a second ago. Must have been the kill from on Miraculous.
Here, but they both
yeah. Right. So they're very close. And that means they're probably gonna have a Polkey popping out around the same time. Now, when Magnus gets a Polkey, he will be able to lock down either Soul Stealer or Puppet Master, and even better, both of them. And that will mean they die. These heroes do not deal well with Magnus stuns.
Yeah, that does go back to, I mean, the fact that we're sitting here saying how Puppet Master's basically been in a long lane and was suicide. That's actually bottom lane, so also he is in trouble. Yeah, he's going to go for the kill himself. It's not going to happen, though. Very close. But Cookies there playing the bubbles and manages to live. And by the way, to clarify, I don't think that's the Cookies that we know from the American Han scene.
No, it's not.
A while back. It's a new Cookies from the European scene here now.
The European Cookie.
European Cookies. Much different. Much different. But he gets the kill, so that was big.
Yeah. And gank from Tremble. Another guy you would expect to be ganking at this point with his hero, but more so with his force. But the hero was needed for that extra damage, and Bubble survives. And now they're putting pressure on the bot lane.
7.5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Some good pressure here, but gonna have to fall back ultimately. Maybe.
If that Soul Stealer ports in, just I don't know. There's backup coming. Okay. Oh, but so is Cthulhu.
There's the lockdown. They do catch Andromeda. Stun follow-up shell surf through. Easy kill on a panty right there. Only level 2, so not much survivability on him right now.
That
And
Soldier is
showed.
playing really ballsy. I hope he has backup, because
Yeah.
else he is gonna get.
I mean, Fade's kind of nearby, but only level 3. Here comes the TP. All the trees are gone there because of the mounds. And now Soulstealer explodes.
good
Magnus
stun.
stuns in. Chilling the eruption. Can he get it off? No, he cannot. It is stopped. But they got the kill to Soulstealer. Matrax explosion. Marax is trying his best, but it's not going to matter. They dive the tower completely as 5. And they all survive. They get the kill. Moira's going to try to cut off Andromeda.
Oh,
he will
got it.
land the stun, actually. Going to block him now.
Bye-bye.
Beautiful blocking from the Forgotten One. And Andromeda's caught by Cthulhu Fun. It's going to be another kill to top it all off. Wow. Momentum here big time for Mystery Gang.
Oh, yeah, that was just. I mean, whoever told people to port in on the bot lane needs to rethink his captaining skill, because that was like that was a. I mean, they were already one guy down. Then they ported in.
Yeah.
Magnus got a beautiful double stun off.
It's a tough
Well,
spot. I mean, the heat of the moment, man, when your Soulsteer is calling for you, TP because he's being jumped there, dive. I could see why they did, but I mean, at the same time, yeah, you could obviously, the hindsight here is saying that they probably shouldn't have.
Saying reporting for hindsight, Soldier
Yeah.
should not have been playing as ballsy. He should have been hiding. He should not have been playing like he was Superman, because he wasn't. He couldn't fly, and he got trapped in there. And yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of gave a lot of momentum, as you were saying, to the Hellborn team here, and Tremble is getting closer to that. What's it called? The Thunderclaw, meaning his farm will just spike up, and if Tremble gets farmed with, like, I'm talking Shrunken Head, Basher, he will be able to run down Pubmaster and Soulstealer and just auto attack them. There's not going to be a Warbeast factor in here that can just stand his ground against Tremble.
They caught
If he gets-
Soulstealer
Oh,
in the
buffing.
jungle. Yeah, they found him there. They were, I believe that was a Veiled Rock gank even. They just happened to find him in the jungle, and sure enough, take him out. So the Sword aside from Panny, not doing a whole lot with the Veiled Rod, unfortunately.
The DPM chart is kind of telling its own story here.
Oh yeah,
Oh, good. Nice ulti from Moira.
stalled him
and
right there.
Magnus
Magnus
stuns out.
stuns out,
Everyone's-
and there you go.
Everyone's going free. Nicely done. Don't go in here. No, you go back. Oh. Okay, so you can also just place it on the mound. I was like, Tremble's going to go here on the last auto attack, but he didn't.
Yeah. Oh man, Pandy's actually
Tulip
surrounded by the creeps. That was a little trouble for him.
Okay,
And
so
he's
what's
still
happening?
level
They're
2
missing the
here.
Bubbles. I'm not sure what they're doing. Bubbles is not here. They should not be looking to take this fight. And Bubbles has no intention of moving either.
Well, at the same time, though, I mean, look at everyone's there for Team DsBn, and they were chasing a Cthulhu Fawn who they weren't going to catch up to. So they're
Yeah,
using a
I mean-
lot of time doing nothing, basically.
That's true, but that's a risky, like, that's a risky, like, if they catch you, they get a way back into the game. If you just play it safe, either, like, I don't know, you have a good point. The fact that they were chasing a Cthulhu and didn't get anything means they go even further behind, because they're not farming. But I would always, like, go for the safe play when it comes to a tournament game where you're already ahead, and you just need to basically close it off. No, there are times where you need to take a risk, but those times are usually when you're behind, in my opinion.
Soulstealer here going the Energizer build. He's almost got
Really?
it finished, but
Interesting.
yeah, choosing to
He's
get the
still gonna die
stats.
to Magnus on top lane.
Puppet Master caught, puts out the Voodoo Puppet, but it's not nearly enough damage. You do see Fade. Nice stun onto the
Stun.
Puppet. It goes through, of course. Magnus, the stomp on top of that. The Steam Bath. Nice job with the Arcane Vortex, though. Going to buy him some time to Lava Surge out, maybe? No, ain't going to happen. He does eventually fall, but it sets up the counter. Double tap for Callum right there, playing the Cthulhu Fun. He's had a hell of a game. 5-0-5 on that elephant here.
Mystery Gang and Scooby-Doo here, they're really good at, like, counter ganking, setting up the counter fight.
Yeah.
It's just they've been really good at team fighting this game. Like, every time they initiate a fight, kind of like someone gets caught ish, and then Cthulhu and Bubbles comes in and they just wreak havoc on the fight. It's really good to see. We should rename Boris Scooby-Doo. That'd be like the Mystery Gang and Scooby-Doo.
Okay,
Easy.
now let's. Now
Alright,
you're just
okay.
gonna. You're doing that whole overreacting thing again here, Saint Rocks. It is just one game against Team DsBn here, so.
All right, okay, fair enough.
They are looking solid, though. They are looking solid, and it is fun to watch. And again, these teams that we don't, a lot of these players just have not even seen before. And I will say, apparently, a couple of them are actually ringers. I mean, obviously, we didn't even really know that, but I guess their actual roster here for the Mystery Gang includes also DsBn as well as Cannondorf.
Oh yeah, I know those guys.
Yeah.
They're also
some names we definitely have seen before. So, but Eat My Crit and Nickel Lol are ringing here today.
They're doing a really solid job here.
Yeah.
Tremble almost found DPM. He's 4-0-7. Really solid score here. And Magma's definitely holding his ground as well. Some solid initiations.
Yeah,
let's see. They're waiting for something to happen top.
Yeah,
they really want someone to go there.
Wanting to bait out this bubbles up here. You see Moira and Magnus. Magnus, of course, with the portal key, but not going to get the chance. But again, a lot of that comes back to the Team DsBn because they're sticking together, farming a yellow camp right here. You had Puppet Master cleaning out another jungle camp. They're doing a lot of very defensive play because they kind of have to. That's been to Mystery Gang kind of controlling the map. I mean, look at the wards. It's ridiculous around the left side of the jungle.
One is definitely on top of his wards here. And, he's going to be catching. No!
Just missed it. Yeah, I thought he was going to as well, but he chose not to. Puppet Master gets hit, though, with the stun on Cthulhu Fawn. Bubbles comes in, Calfield goes out, and down goes Puppet.
Beautiful. And Magnus ulti.
Line stun. Magnus, a big eruption, though. He takes a stomp, however. He may fall. What just happened? The world just broke. There goes the Arcane Vortex. Magnus does eventually fall, but it was a double tap for the Elephant just before. And he continues his streak. 7-0-6 now.
God.
Oh, Soul Stealer.
Whoa, Soul Stealer took it.
Yeah, that was close.
Rip. I mean, Tremble did not see that coming, but he needs the Basher before he can do that, because Soul Stealer is, or just the strong head.
Yeah.
Soul Stealer still does steal quite a bit of damage. He has 40 souls. We calculated how much damage the ulti would deal. Tremble does not have that much HP. And on top of that, I think he took even 2 or at least 1 Demon Hand to the face. And that will make Trembles go away.
Yes, it will, and so you'll have to wait for the resurrection. We'll Eat My Crit right here. 2,500 gold saved up, though. You got to figure the Shrunken Head probably next in line. It seems like that's the go-to after the Thunderclaw. So if he manages to get that of course will help big time against this Legion side in general, the Puppet Master or whatnot, against Soul Stealer's burst damage potential. Will be very helpful. In fact, there's a Mighty Blade purchase, so well on his way. Speaking of that, Soul Stealer also going for the Shrunken.
Yeah, makes sense. But you know what? Meraxis is still not having his pole key. He is, like, so far behind Magnus at this point.
Yeah, how much? 1,700? I mean, he's getting there, but...
Where's his money going? I feel like Magnus had his... Oh, Magnus didn't go Steam Boots, that's why. Okay. So Magnus is just managing his farm a little bit better.
Yeah, when right into Striders. Andromeda gets caught here. Magnus the follow-up, and that's an easy kill. I mean, Andromeda's sitting in between the 2 towers figuring she's safe, but clearly that's not even the case. Those portal keys.
A little ballsy from Penny there.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was going for the deny. And that would have been worth it if he would have gotten it, but at this point it wasn't even close. Like, he was just going to get killed.
And now the secondary
tower.
That
is going to take that, like, a lot of damage, and they do not look like they want to defend this. So that's 2 towers and a kill on Penny.
Tremble also has a double damage room bottled up, so yeah, picking a fight right now would be pretty risky.
They're looking to go Kong here with the double damage.
Why not? Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah, they're not actually. I agree with you. It seems like that's the obvious choice here, but no, they're kind of spreading out unless he plans to solo it, which almost seems a little silly, but okay. Let's go with it. I mean, he can. It's just going to take a while here. He doesn't have lifesteal either, so granted he has Boris.
Just uses Boris. If he had Boris off cooldown, I could see it happening.
He's getting help now, so just a little late.
Okay.
They weren't sure, I guess. So regen rune also spawning right here, so that'll be a nice way to moving forward. Magnus will bottle it up. There's the portal key actually on, wow, Soul Stealer. So he is not going straight Shrunken Head. He values the portal key here instead first.
That's. I don't agree with that. I don't think that Paul Key's going to help you if Bubbles gets the kelp field on you. You're just dead.
Well, yeah, but are they in that spot, though, already? I mean, they are down 13,000 gold, where it's like they got to go the YOLO.
You might be
just
right.
got to try.
They might have to go YOLO, as you put it. I'm not a big fan of YOLO, but I think you might be right in this case.
What the hell?
They have to go all in.
Cthulhu misclicked right there big time. He actually accidentally he tried a homecoming zone right after a trample and it like misstepped, and so it canceled the TP or something. So he has to walk back instead.
We should let him know that we caught it on the stream. That's gonna make him a lot more happy.
More of a star.
Like,
Hey, he's had
just
a
the
hell of a
fact,
game.
just the fact that you do that is so that you're like, I facepalm every time I do that.
Yeah.
And people just notice it. I'm like, yeah, I goofed. Oh, top lane.
Yeah.
And he catches Magnus stun.
Got boots at least, but yeah.
Striders? No, just
Panny
Striders.
Oh, Panny. Shrunkenhead is finished on Tremble. He has another double damage actually happen to pick up, so I don't know if they're going to make use of that, though, unfortunately. Astrolabe on Cthulhu Font. Speaking of him, again, 7-0-7 here for the Elephant, and he's showing what the farm he's had. The Portal Key, the Astrolabe. He likes just other great just build-up items in general. Looking for a chance here. Top lane, maybe, and Andromeda needs to be really careful. I mean, the fact that he has to hide behind a secondary tower like that so far back is, well, that's just where the game's at, though. They're far behind. The Mystery Gang ain't a mystery anymore. We know who they are, and they're clearly a team to reckon with, at least for right now. So that tower falls, and only about 20 minutes in.
Pressuring base here with the token.
Just about. Let's see.
And let's see, we have Polki and Meraxes, we have Polki and Soulseer. So, if Meraxes lands a 5-man stun and Soulseer lands a 5-man ulti, we have something going.
It's possible.
Not impossible.
Mystery Gang also needs to be careful not to overcommit, especially, you know, kind of maybe a newer team. They could maybe get a little antsy here, figuring their head and thinking that this could be the finish, but it's not over just yet. Soul Stealer, Veiled Ra, he's trying to line this up. Are they going to go for before the Melee X falls? I would assume so. Puppet Master looking. There's the dust, though. That'll scout him. Not so much a secret anymore, but they got to go soon. But a great spread from the Hellborn side.
His token, he can just man up on it forever.
Yeah, they're not making this easy as far as a choice. Ooh, maybe something right there. But again, you also have the Arcane Vortex that you got to always
Just
consider.
mounds. Like, the entire base is just mounded up.
It's infested by the mounds here, man. I mean, they're just going to give it up. I guess they have to, but nope. There goes Meraxes. He jumps in. Soul Stealer not going to go in with the Soul Burst. He sits back, puts an auto attack. There's the kill. There's the summon. No, the Arcane Vortex. That cancels it immediately. And they're going to come out of this. Can he maybe still get it off? No, he cannot. The silence is real. He's trying to run now. He does not have mana either. The mana center happened. He goes down before he can do a damn thing. And I'm sure the GGs are going to follow. There we go. Vote to concede. And the first game going to be going to Mystery Gang, it looks like.
Can you do a replay of that? I think Penny might have tried to deny his own mags.
Did he really?
I do
have the replay.
Can you check that? Because it looked like he was attacking his own mags. I'm not sure.
I mean, okay, let's see. So, yeah, this hasn't begun just yet. Trying to finish it off. So here we go. There's the jump from Meraxes. You see the follow-up. Oh, man, the Cthulhu Font's done. I don't even think he realized. But he stunned the Invis Puppet Master as well. And maybe they did have vision of him somehow. I guess the Bound Eye may have spotted him. Okay. Yeah, they had a Bound Eye as well. But so they stunned him as well. But yeah, then Soul Stealer, the Arcane Vortex, more of that, you could tell that's all he was focused on, just using that as soon as Soul Stealer tried to jump.
Yep.
It was immediate.
Well done as well. Like, really good execution from them. Mystery Gang.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
Pretty solid. Yeah, I mean, it's not people that you have heard too much about until now, and they just handed it to DsBn.
Yeah, they did.